when at-risk kids think you like them, they will do the world for you. That is just such a strange thing. If they think you really like them and care for them, they will protect you. They will make sure, don't sit there, that is Miss Seat. Don't do this. They will just do anything in the world for you because you're now, you're tight with them in a kind of a deep emotional way. There is a need that you're filling, I guess, within them. It's like you became teacher, counselor, granny, mom, all the things they're missing in their lives, which is a tough job for a teacher, to be all those things. In Canada, there's a lot of training for teachers. You cannot step foot in a classroom until you've done quite a lot. Even if you have your first degree, you have to do a certain amount of teacher education before you go in. But if you want to do work with at-risk kids, you have to do special courses. So I chose, and I think I chose it because I was looking for that challenge. I had been at Bishop's and I know that those Bishop's kids will do well no matter what. But this is where I think you need the best teachers. So now in Trinidad, there is this kind of mentality. The best kids will get the best teachers, and then the children who behave badly or they give trouble, let's put the worst teachers. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense because those are the kids who need the best teachers. So I made that choice that I think I could save lives if I work with those kids. Those are the kids who are going to end up being in jail, being on the streets, causing trouble. And if you can work with those kids and turn their lives around, and then they can have careers and contribute to society instead of us paying to feed them in a jail, I figured that makes more sense. Good teachers turn your lives around. They could make you want to be the best you can be. But if you're not getting well, and I wouldn't say the teachers are bad, it's just probably they don't have the training, they don't have the knowledge, right? So they're unskilled teachers. But I know that students, no matter what their background, can, given the right support, given the right teachers, they can do well. A lot of the children are coming from troubled homes, and their parents probably were just like them a couple of years ago. So if you come from a home where the parent doesn't have those skills, and very often parents are just parenting the way they were brought up. So if they were told that they're bad, and they were told, poor role models, if father was a drunk or whatever, or this one's stealing, bad influences, sometimes that's what they learn. So then when they become parents, they're doing the same thing to the children. They were actually, and they knew back then that it hurt when the parents told them certain things, but now they don't know another way. They haven't seen what loving parenting looks like, what bringing up a strong, reliable young person looks like. They haven't been taught. So then they just making it up as they go along. So the child might come one day and actually get spoiled. When me looking on would say, I wouldn't buy that sneakers for that child if it were me. No, they're buying the sneakers. And then another day the child does something wrong and oh my gosh, they gone off the other end now and they want to throw the child out the house. And I'm like, oh my gosh, too much drama and extremes, and no, the consequences aren't even matching the crime. It's like, that is being too severe for this kind of crime we're talking about. But they don't have the skills. So very often you have to work with the parents and the students at the same time. And at the same time you're telling the student, you're doing a good job, I'm proud of you, hey, look at how you're coming along nicely. You have to be saying to mom or dad, you're doing a good job, thank you so much. Keep up the good work. bring your job, and you have to kind of almost tell them what their job is. I need you to make sure they come to school on time, make sure they have some lunch, and I need you to make sure without distraction, turn off the TV, there's time for homework, etc. You kind of have to teach them how to be parents. Because if the child is in a house and the house is noisy and the TV is on, and then that is not a conducive environment for studying. So you need the supports on both sides. And I think very often that's all people need. They need to feel appreciated. They don't need people to be buffing them up, telling them they bad. Because I told you, the worst thing is to tell somebody you are bad. They will show you, yes I am. They will show you, and you'll be losing the battle if you tell them things like that.